My name is Sabira Hasanoff. A few years ago, no one knew what Uyghurs were. Like, we would go to protests like a few times every year, and then just like people would just like look at us, be like, what are they talking about? But in the recent few years, they've been like coming up to us, and they're like, oh yeah, I've seen your people on TV, and like I've read about your people and stuff like that. So it's good that we're getting a bit more awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, the Adelaide community is really active and strong. I can't speak for the whole of Australia because you asked how it's like being over in Australia, but from my personal experience in Adelaide, it's really nice being here. It's so like big and growing, and we're really like tight as well. So we have something for every age group, like a language school for the kids, a group for the women, soccer for the boys, like something for them, and it's just like, oh yeah, and also something for like the elders as well, like they go on like annual trips and
Oh, that's cute.
foster the community and friendship and just keep us, like
Yeah,
and all of that. So
that's
it's good being here. We celebrate our culture as well as just like fighting for our culture.
definitely.
People of East Pakistan was established, I can't remember when, like a few years ago. There was just like a bunch of us, especially, I don't know if you heard like Adila and Abdul, president, vice president. So yeah, we're just like, let's start a youth group and make it like a legit youth group. And then I don't remember how it started, but a bunch of us were involved, and we had like weekly meetings, just like events we could do, just ways in which we could get like other youth in Adelaide, like non-Uyghur youth, involved with our community as well, and also like learn about our culture and celebrate our culture at the same time. So it's just, I think it's a good way because we've all like grown up together in Adelaide,
Yeah,
and also like it's good to see everyone or just like collectively work towards the same thing, which is just keeping our culture alive and also like teaching who we are to others. Like Sugar Foundation, that was established in 2019 by my dad and a group. So that's basically, we worked with Dharman Foundation once, I think.
yes.
That was really nice. So basically, it's just like also supporting the Uyghur refugees in Turkey and other countries who've been displaced and can't afford like the basic necessities and education and stuff like that. Yeah, it's basically just doing campaigns, raising funds, and just supporting the people who need our support. Advice to anyone who wants to get involved.
Yeah,
I'd say just like reach out to us, like people of East Pakistan and also Shukr Foundation. We have our social medias. If you just send us a DM. I'm also doing the social media for Shukr Foundation, and I'm also part of the social media team for people of East Pakistan.
Oh.
So just reach out to us. We'll be happy to have you guys on board. I think it just boils down to being able to balance activism as well as all your other priorities. Because it's so easy to like, you give so much effort to one thing in your life and you forget about everything else in your life. And then you're like, oh wait, all this other things. And then you're like, kind of just like focus on each one too much and the other one gets forgotten. And then it's just like, it's hard to, like you said, keep the momentum going. But I think just like being wise with the time you invest in each aspect of your life. Like just studying, give enough time for that, but also give enough time for like family and enough time for work, enough time for like activism and stuff like that, which is really difficult to do because like you have all these like deadlines as well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think just effective pre-planning and
Yeah.
so, but yeah, I think just effective pre-planning and also giving yourself enough time to rest because otherwise you'll just burn out and that won't be helpful to anyone. I'm personally like really bad at it. Like I'll give so much effort into one thing and then everything else will just like be forgotten and then I'll just, as you said, burn out as well.
Well, it's okay. We're all human. I do that too.
Yeah, of course. I think just like knowing your limits and knowing when you need to like just stop doing work so you can rest and knowing which times are the most effective for you. Like for me, for example, I do my best work in the mornings.
Right.
But when it's night, like my brain just doesn't work at night. Like I can't do anything at night. So I wake up at like this morning I woke up at 5 a.m. to do some uni because otherwise like at night I just can't do it. Like my brain doesn't work. So I think just knowing what time is good for you and like the times where your energy levels are low, just use that time to rest. I think just if there's a local Uyghur community near you, just attending our protests and signing our petitions, and also amplifying the Uyghur voices. There's so many things you can do online as well. So just like sharing posts at least, like signing petitions, donating to charities like Dharma Foundation, Shukr Foundation, and whichever ones. So yeah, just getting involved with the community if you want to like make friends with any Uyghur people. We're always happy to like meet new people even online because there's so many Uyghurs all around the world.
Definitely.
But yeah, just,
they're so welcoming.
thank you.
I've had experience with that.
Yeah, just supporting Uyghurs in whatever way you can.
Definitely. The point you mentioned about social media, I think that's pretty powerful, especially in like today's day and age. Anything you share, anything that can get across, particularly with the Uyghur things, guys, because those are always being backed down by all the other data and all the other restrictions that are going on Instagram and stuff. So everything and anything you see on Uyghur, share it. Share it, donate. Any little thing counts. Definitely.
Kids as in like children under 10?
Yeah, or like children,
Oh, okay.
or like preteens,
I think just Uyghur and non-Uyghur, just like teaching kids about Uyghur culture, just like who are the Uyghurs, what are their history, like in a way that children can understand. Make Uyghur friends as well. Try to speak the language because I know like kids living in the diaspora, they'll just want to speak like whatever language is most predominant in that country. Like I'll just be speaking English with my friends instead of Uyghur. So just like reminding the kids, don't forget to speak Uyghur as well. Like our parents did to us. Getting involved in the community. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we had someone comment, educate them about the history. Definitely, that's a very important one.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, especially, I think one of the things is also to try and find like your authors out there and like their stories as well. I know a lot of kids like they might not like reading, but those who do like reading, that's a start. To get kids involved as well.
And even if they don't want to read, like there's always videos and stuff on YouTube you can find.
Yeah.
I think parents need to first educate themselves, and then they can like educate their children.
Yeah.
There's heaps of resources online.
That's a valid point. Parents should know first to educate your kids. You have to understand what they're taking in as well.